welcome back to the Chill and Chat talk show, and welcome to our brand new set. What do you think?
It's a bit blue.
I know, but it's going to bring out your beautiful blue eyes.
Well, then, of course.
But
I love it.
It's not just about the set, though. It's about the talk.
That's true. And I always look forward to chilling and chatting.
Yes, and having fun within our social bubble.
Exactly. Our own social bubble. This is awesome.
It is.
And speaking of fun, we just got back from Whistler.
Yes, celebrating Jenny's birthday, our first venture out for a mini vacation in this phase.
Yes, and you know, this is the best time to enjoy what BC offers because there's so many fantastic places that I've heard they shut the border down for another month.
Yes.
So this is the time to do it. And, you know, we felt safe. Didn't you feel safe when we went to Whistler?
It felt amazing there. It was.
Yeah.
It felt completely safe.
Yes. And I actually Googled, you know, is it safe to stay in a hotel? And it said, well, you know, as long as you have about 3 days in between guests. So I actually phoned the hotel and they said, yeah, no problem. So, you know, we felt safe there. And of course, amenities were closed, which, you know, was good.
Which, you know, I guess that's
Yeah.
par for the course.
And then
yes.
the elevator, you get into the elevator and it had little footsteps that you know,
spots
stepped
to stand
in each of the corners.
In each corner of the elevator, so you were 6 feet apart.
Yes.
Yes. And you know, it was really interesting. We went to a bar across the street. I think it was Fairmont.
Fairmont.
Yes,
Yeah.
Fairmont. And there was very few people in the bar, and we just felt so special.
Of course.
And we were talking to the guy serving us, and I asked him, well, what's the capacity of the hotel right now? And he said 10%. They're at 10% right now. Yeah. And then I asked him, well, what are you normally at this time of year? And it's 90%. So I felt really bad. The hotels must be really suffering right now.
But the great thing about it was that we were his only, you know, customers, and
so
we got
we
pampered.
felt very pampered and taken care of. It was awesome.
And then we went to restaurants, and you know, there's no menus anymore. So you actually have a QR code where you take your phone and you take a picture, and the menu comes up. And it's great.
Normally, my phone had issues with it, but I was able to look at other people's phones.
Yeah, well, you're TELUS.
It's not because of that. And so we went shopping. That was so great. We went shopping. Okay. And so all the shops had hand sanitizers when you walked in, a separate entry to come in and a different exit to go out. And all the people that worked in the store, they all had face masks on. It was amazing. Felt very safe and amazing. Yeah.
A lot of protocols in place. And so, we felt great about it. And, you know, usually lots of things are happening in Whistler, but it was fairly quiet. And, you know, not all the businesses were open, but we found lots of things. You just have to make your own fun. So we did lots of hiking.
Yes.
Saw a bear.
Yes. Yeah, and so this week, Treasure Trails was in Whistler, and it has a bit of a twist. And we wandered through the village and had lots of fun there.
I love doing that. I mean, it's so picturesque with the mountains in the background. And then we checked out the park, and there's no kids in the park, so we got to have fun playing in the park.
Yes.
Big kids.
Yes, and
I tried out the baby swing.
Oh yeah, that was really funny.
I didn't fit in it. Unfortunately, my image of myself was a lot different from the actual reality.
Anyways, we'll be right back with You've Got Mail, but after this clip of some of our fun moments in Whistler.
This could go very badly.
Yeah. Get in.
Trying to get my foot in.
Are you okay?
Oh, there you go. Oh, it's quasi working. Doug, help me, Doug. Help me. Oh, this could go badly. This could go badly.
Ready?
What not to do in Whistler?
No, this was fun. Let's do it again.
I could fit in there. My image was a little different.
We're in the playground, after hike playground. Okay, it's actually spinning on its own. This is a really great invention.
I'm getting dizzy.
Okay, me too.
This is Doug's smoked coffee.
Whoa. Reach in?
Yeah, of course. Awesome. It's gonna bite you, Doug.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's a lot of fun. That was worth the experience right there.
Enjoy.
welcome back to You've Got Mail. And we have mail, emails that is.
Yes, so let's read some of them. Okay. So excited. We got like 15.
I know, 15 letters.
Well, we can only do a couple today. So I have a question for Trish and Jenny.
Trish and Jenny.
It says that here. Okay. You seem to know each other quite well and must be close friends. So during this COVID scare, how long did it take you before you just had to hang out? And did you socially distance yourself? Sincerely, Audrey from Sarnia, Ontario. Sarnia, Ontario. Oh my goodness. Far-reaching. That is a loaded question.
It is. But you know what? We were really good with social distancing.
Yes,
we
were.
still hung out because, we're involved in so many things together. We work together. We work out together. We run a charity together. We do talk shows. But we actually socially distance. And
We
all
did.
Those things, yes.
On our hiking, we have our walking poles. We would sometimes hold it out to make sure we were socially distancing.
We actually measured it out with our walking poles, how far we had to be apart. So, occasionally I had to hit her because, she'd be off in La La Land.
Sometimes if I'm in a deep conversation, I forget. But we were really, really good. And all the other hikers were also socially distancing as well. We kind of moved to the side. It was really good. I invested in a fire pit in my backyard.
That was perfect.
So I could have you and Doug over.
Yes.
And so they would come over and they would bring their own wine, their own food.
Yep.
We would be our 6
wine
feet
glasses, everything.
apart. Yes. And yeah, it really worked.
And then we used to hike up Mount Tom
Yes.
also and, take our little, chairs and little picnic baskets and we'd watch the sunset and you'd be on one side of the viewpoint, we'd be on the other side of the viewpoint.
Not sharing food and just bringing our own stuff.
Yeah.
We made it work. And we always met outside.
Yeah, and maintain the 6 feet. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
So it worked.
Yeah.
But thanks for the question.
Yeah,
or
great
thanks for the
question.
statement. Audrey from Sarnia, Ontario.
Yeah. Okay, so we have another one. Also, dear Trish and Jenny.
Oh.
I need to start training people here. So, what would you tell your younger selves? From Leah from Abbotsford.
What would we tell our younger self?
Yeah. Well, I do know one off the bat.
Okay, what would you tell your
I would
younger
definitely
self?
tell my younger self that, appreciate your body then.
Oh, yeah. How younger?
Yeah. Well, I know my mom said, when I was like in my teens, appreciate that body now because it'll never come back.
Oh, yeah.
It was
that's
so true.
That
So-
would be really good advice because I look back at photos and I thought I was fat and I'm like, oh my goodness, I was so
If we
skinny.
could only have that back then. So definitely that.
Oh, you know what I would do?
Yeah.
I would say, look out for 2020 because there's this pandemic that's going to happen, COVID-19, and I would get myself all prepped for that.
Yeah, like get rid of your stocks except for Zoom.
Yeah, except for Zoom, yes.
Yeah. Another thing too would be, my mom has just passed away and she had Alzheimer's for a couple years. And I never got enough information about our family. Like I don't know anything about her side of the family. And so when you're young, you don't really care. But that's the time to be able to find out, your past and history. And so I kind of, I missed out on that.
Oh, that would have been a good thing to tell your younger self. Interestingly, when I visited my parents, a couple of months ago, I actually got out my phone camera and I interviewed them and I started a YouTube family just for our family. And you know what I found out, and I didn't know this, that my grandfather, great-great-grandfather, I'm not sure, actually died during the Spanish pandemic. He died of the Spanish flu. And I'm like, wow.
And you never knew that. You just
I
found
did
that
not
out.
know that.
Yeah.
And his wife had died 5 years earlier. So all of a sudden, all the kids were orphaned.
Oh my!
And they all had to
This
go to a
was your
different
mom?
home. Yeah, my mom's grandfather.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. So it was very interesting. So it's really, really good to, find out.
Yeah.
our
Well, that's great
histories.
that you're doing that now and you're going to know that. So
Yes.
perfect. Excellent. So are we ready for our guest?
Yes, we are. We have Teresa Pippus from Community Futures coming on. But before that, Wine and Wine. Welcome to Wine and Wine. So today we're drinking the Screaming Frenzy from
West Kelowna.
Heritage. Yes.
At the Hatch.
Yes.
One of my most favorite wineries.
And cheers. Let's have a taste.
Cheers. You didn't look at me. You're supposed to do that.
Yes. In Europe, you're supposed to look each other in the eye, or else they don't trust you when you cheers.
Yeah. But that's lovely. Isn't this like so
It's
good?
very nice. Really
Anyway,
nice.
it's a really nice blend. It's 45% Merlot, 22% Cabernet Sauvignon, and 20% Petit Verdot.
Verdot, Jenny. It's
Who
Verdot.
cares? As long as it tastes good, and 11% Malbec.
It's a wonderful blend. It's a Canadian version of Bordeaux. All right, let's drink to that.
So now we have to come up with a wine, and we're having a really hard time coming up with wines because Trish and I are not really winey people.
Not really.
Yes, we need help from our audience to, share some wine so that we can have
some good wine topics.
good wine topics. But then I thought, you know what? Trish and I, we spend a lot of time together.
Yeah,
we work out together. We work with each other.
Hike together.
Socialize. So, you do end up coming up with a few wines. So I have a few wines.
What?
A few.
About me?
Yeah, not that many. 20, 30.
All right, bring it on. Bring it on. 20 or 30?
Well, do you have any? You must have a wine on me.
I do. Actually, do you want me to do mine first?
Well, maybe, because then I'll decide which of the wines I want to do.
Okay, all right. Well, I just have a small one. And what drives me a little bit crazy about Jenny is she loves lists.
Lists are
she's
great.
Super organized, and everything is on a list, and she likes to have it on there, and then she crosses it off when it's done.
Lovely.
And then
Lovely
she's always
feeling.
telling me I should have a list. And then when we work together, she makes a list for everybody that they need to check off if they've done it or not. So my little secret is that I do it every month. I don't actually do it as I'm doing it to make her happy, because I'm trying to make my friend happy. I actually call that death by lists.
Okay, you know what? My wine is that you don't make lists. No, actually, my wine is, so when Trish comes to my house, can you pass me that wine glass over
What?
there? This
This
is
one?
what Trish does when she comes to my
That's
house.
a really nice one. I think that's the one I gave you.
Yes. What she does is, as you pass her the wine glass, she looks up and stares and tries to find anything dirty about it. Then she kind of turns around, hopefully no one sees her, and dips her hand in, wipes around to see if
wait
it's
a minute.
dirty.
I only do that if it is dirty, just to get rid of some crusties, because I don't want crusties in my wine. It changes the taste of the wine. I'm a wine snob. And I would never do that visiting any other friends, only people that I know really well.
You do it at restaurants.
Yeah, well, restaurants, they tend to have crusty wine glasses. You gotta watch out for those.
Anyway, that is a definite wine for me.
I'm sorry to embarrass you. I won't do it anymore. I'll just bring my own wine glasses if you want.
No, it's a bit endearing, actually.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Welcome, Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi, Trish. So I've heard lots of people talking about Community Futures. Maybe you can explain a bit about it?
Sure. Community Futures is a not-for-profit, and our purpose is to work with small businesses. So we do that by offering free business advisory services. We give people access to specialists that they might need, like a marketing specialist or an HR specialist. We have low-cost and no-cost workshops. We're a lender, so if a small business can't get money from a traditional bank, we might be able to lend them some money. And we also have a self-employment program.
Sounds like lots of
all
different
this
services.
right here in
Chilliwack.
Chilliwack.
Yeah,
that's so
Right here in
awesome.
Chilliwack, for sure.
That's awesome. So what is your role at Community Futures?
I look after the self-employment program. So the self-employment program is for people who are unemployed or somebody with a disability. And our program consists of help with market research to determine the viability, help with business planning. We have some great basic workshops. And really, the clients get as much coaching as they want or need.
Wow,
Oh,
that's great.
Yeah.
And Trish, you were involved in this program, right?
I actually
Yeah.
am. That's how I met Teresa.
Yeah.
So I started a business in November. I was part of the program, and they helped me set up my business, which is a marketing and a video and a talk show company.
How perfect is that?
I know. Look at this. Yes.
Yeah.
And I understand that there's actually some infomercials. So maybe, Teresa, you can explain that, how they were produced, and how it highlights the businesses that participated in the program.
Yeah, well, we decided that videos are something we need on our website, so we hired Trish to do a video about a couple of our clients. So I think you're talking about the one about Kevin from Gonzo Gardening.
Yes.
Are we going to watch it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's watch it.
Great.
Hi, my name's Kevin Hamill, and I'm the owner and operator of Gonzo Urban Gardens, specializing in cedar garden box designs.
I am a proud participant of the self-employment program known as the SEP program. It's pretty much a godsend for me. When I was 62, I found myself unemployed with a bad back and knees, which proved to make finding gainful employment a little more than challenging. I've been experimenting with garden box designs for a few years, but I'd never actually considered doing it as a living until I stumbled upon the SEP program, and they just guided me through all the hurdles that a person is going to encounter, from developing business plans to establishing a small loan through the community futures through entrepreneurs with disabilities, which actually was kind of the key to getting everything started. The connections that I've made through this program have allowed me to offer all my services to people. It's been very successful. I've been very well received. They've helped me with the marketing end of things. Any other things that I need, there's all these connections in there with other people that have been through the program that's absolutely perfect. You know, if you need help with your bookkeeping, do you need tax advice, do you need, you know, just pretty much any hurdles that you're going to encounter, they've got solutions for you. Can't say enough good things about them. One of the great things for me is that because I'm my own boss, I get to work within my physical limitations. The issues that I was experiencing trying to find work in other places, I don't find here. So I'm extremely grateful for them, and if anybody's interested in a garden box, I'm the guy to see.
Wow, those gardening boxes look amazing.
I know they do. I'm planning to buy a few.
Yeah, for sure. So
Right?
Teresa, tell us how you ended up running the self-employment program.
Well, I have a long history in self-employment. I started my first business when I was 7.
Oh,
Wow.
I remember I wanted a Jiffy marker, and Jiffy markers were 19 cents at the corner store. So one hot summer day, I started a Kool-Aid stand, and I was sitting out there at my stand, and there was no people around.
Oh.
So that's the part I like about business. When something goes wrong, you can get creative. So I thought, oh, I'll go door to door. And so I went door to door with my Kool-Aid, sold 5 cups at 5 cents each, and went directly to the store and got my Jiffy marker.
Oh, I
Little
love that.
entrepreneur.
That's so
I
awesome.
lost the Jiffy marker the same day because I decided to decorate our white picket fence. So it was a short-lived Jiffy marker. But, yeah. And since then, I've always had a side hustle of some sort. In elementary school and high school, I sold Avon or Tupperware and all sorts of things. And
A natural.
yeah, well, in my early 30s, I had 3 bakery cafes in Vancouver, and I did that for
Nice.
10 years. And then I started a business as a customer service consultant, and I did that for a few years. And now I'm here at Community Futures, and I love being able to help people start new ventures.
Well, it sounds
Yes.
like you have a lot of experience and that you can share with all your clients.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hopefully so. Yeah.
absolutely. So what types of businesses in Chilliwack have you helped establish so far?
Oh, gee. Electricians, plumbers,
Wow.
glass shop, working with the a yoga studio right now, bookkeepers, you name it, we've got it. And in
What's
fact,
your most interesting one?
most interesting? Actually, I got a phone call this morning from a young girl who started a hula hoop business. So
Hula hoop.
yeah, she makes hula hoops, and she does hula hoop classes. She's in her 3rd year, and she phoned to tell me that this has been a really good year so far. And during COVID, she sold a ton of hula hoops, and
Wow.
her classes are starting again soon. Yeah.
Hula
You should have her
hoops.
on your program sometime.
Oh,
She-
we would
Yeah,
love to
let's
have
get her on
Yes,
the show.
sure.
I used to love the hula hoop when I was young.
Yeah.
So Teresa, how do people connect with Community Futures?
Well, if you just pop onto our website, southfraser.com, just give us a call, and we'd be happy to have you come in and speak with us and see how we can help you.
Oh, awesome.
Great.
Well, thanks so
Yeah,
much for
thank
being
you.
on our show today.
Well, thanks for having me.
And now, Treasure Trails in Whistler.
Whistler.
to Treasure Trails.
A little bit different this week. We are actually on a trail that's out of Chilliwack. And so instead of course, hiding a treasure, we're going to have you guess which trail we're on, and then we'll have a treasure for you.
Yes. So guess which Whistler Trail we're on, and you could win a prize.
Hopefully you can't see up here which one we're on. Oh my God.
Oh, is that fresh bear poo?
More bear poop.
Okay, someone just told us there's a
There's a
bear
bear
on
up
this
there.
hike. Oh dear. You got your bear spray, right?
We have our bear spray.
Okay. All right, there is a bear in these woods. Are we gonna keep? The bear went the other way.
We are alive still. That was so cool.
All right. Here's a little hint.
A really big hint. Where's my sunshine?
My glasses.
It's
Rain or shine, we hike. My hair's gonna go curly.
I love about this trail is that at least there's washrooms halfway around.
Yes.
I have to.
There's
three
one-
cups of coffee, as you can tell.
There's one coming up. Let's.
Go. It's locked.
Maybe somebody's in there.
Uh-oh. I think I'm going in here.
Oh no.
This way or this way?
That way.
No, this way or this way?
That way.
Well, that's the end of
Yeah.
our treasure trail hike for today.
So all you have to do is be the first person to guess which trail we're on in the beautiful little town of Whistler.
Yes, it's beautiful here. So comment at the end of our show which trail we're on, and you could win a treasure.
And just saying, it's my birthday today.
Welcome back, everyone. So don't forget to comment on the show which trail we were on earlier, and the first person to answer correctly will win a treasure.
Yes. And wasn't it exciting? We saw a bear.
I know.
And, there's actually a video posted about, I think, that bear chasing a coyote in Whistler.
I know, it was the same day. It was probably the same bear, as it happened on the same day and on the same golf course that when we were hiking, when we lifted up the camera and we showed you the golf course. And it was all on your birthday.
I know. And you know what? You can Google it. It's just do bear chasing coyote in Whistler. And, it's actually really cute because they're playing and chasing each other.
Well, we think they might have been playing. Anyways, I'm glad it was the coyote and not us.
Yes, that's true.
All right.
So last week's treasure trail finder of the treasure is Belle and Ella Bouchan, a mother and daughter team. So
I know.
Well done.
And here's a photo of them.
Yeah.
And did we actually show the winner from the previous week?
No, I think the producer forgot to put it in.
Oh, I know. So how about we show that photo now too? So again, congratulations to Shayla Ross, our first ever treasure finder.
First ever. And next week's guest is a local lady, Amanda Darling, who is going to all about love.
Even her last name, Darling,
I know,
says
fits
so
perfectly.
much. Yes.
Yeah.
So anyone who wants to share with us questions, feedback, or requests for topics, email us at chillandchat@tv@gmail.com.
Until next time,
Cheers.
keep chilling and chatting.